everybody, my name is Atina. This is my very first video on this channel. Excuse me, I have to use sunglasses since weather is all warm and nice. We are in beautiful Belmar, New Jersey. Weather is nice. It's riding season, everybody. My English might not be that perfect. By the way, I'm from country Georgia, not the state. So if I make few grammatical mistakes, please do forgive. Wow. Did you really have to blow leaves right now? This is harder than I thought. So in today's video, I'm going to review MV Agusta F3 800, which is my new motorcycle. Previously, I had all Japanese motorcycles. 5 of them were Japanese. I never had any issue with them. As we all know, Japanese bikes are known for their lower cost and reliability. Italian motorcycles, I used to test ride them, but never really owned them. Riders out there, they're like, oh my god, the maintenance cost, spare parts take too long to deliver from dealership. So yeah, their point of view regarding Italian motorcycles are kind of scary. Why did I buy this motorcycle? Why not buy another Japanese one? It all started when I had this beautiful opportunity to test ride MV Agusta F3RR, brand new F3 from MV Agusta, which I still could not afford. I fell in love with F3RR. I went home and I told my mom, that's it, I'm getting married. The way that F3RR rode like a feather, it was effortless to ride that motorcycle. It was so light, like a feather. It was so aggressive, like a lion. And it gave me that different feelings that no other motorcycle, no other brand made me experience before. So yeah, just because I couldn't really afford all new MV Agusta F3RR, I found a model that was friendly budget-wise. This one is 2018 F3. I got this one for 10K, and since we all know it's season, and oh my god, when you check the marketplace, prices are on fire. Where previously I owned Japanese street motorcycles, sport motorcycles, I absolutely loved all of them, but after my boss back in Tbilisi in Georgia, when I used to work at the motorcycle dealership, he offered me to test ride MV Agusta, and ever since I was just in love with MV Agusta motorcycles. Then I started to actually research about this brand, and it turns out that MV Agusta has really interesting history. Count Giovanni Agusta had this passion for airplanes. So one day he woke up and thought, okay, I'm going to open aviation company. Yeah, so he started to make airplanes in Italy. But after World War II, Italy was banned from making airplanes. In order to save his factory workers, Agusta started to produce motorcycles in 1945 instead of making airplanes. So he was like, okay, if I cannot actually fly up in the sky, I will create an aircraft down here on Earth. Owners of this brand, one of them were Castiglione, I believe he was president, Harley Davidson, Mercedes, AMG owned or partially owned this brand, and now recently KTM is stepping up the game. So good luck KTM, good luck MV Agusta working together, and let's see how their collaboration works out. I understand that beauty in general is subjective. Take any model, any year, it's just beautiful, all of them, especially F4, especially MV Agusta Rush. Let's talk about what I like and what I don't actually like about this motorcycle. So about the throttle, I had a little bit of delay with throttle response. Like every time I try to accelerate, let's say when I'm in second gear, right? When I give it a sudden gas, it gives me that delay for about few milliseconds. And actually I did some research on that. I also looked through MV Agusta owners forums, and they said that because this throttle is ride-by-wire Mikuni, that's why it gives you that tiny delay when you try to accelerate. It doesn't actually bother me a lot. Ooh, it's extremely capable motorcycle. I'm not saying that it's the strongest one, because if we are comparing 800cc to 1000cc boosted motorcycle engine, of course that would not make sense. It's absolutely capable, very aggressive, very rough. It's just made for you to squeeze it like that. Yeah, baby. Exactly. Don't let its beautiful looks fool you, because if you need to, this thing goes like crazy. Woo! Quick shifter is absolutely soft. I love using the quick shifter on this thing. By the way, when I looked through the manual says that it's not recommended to use the quick shifter until 18 mph, so you might want to keep that in mind. I was in a blind spot there, so I tried to get out of it as quick as I could. The weather's beautiful today, guys. Finally, it's riding season. Environment has this beautiful spring color. Everything is green. We are riding true Italian masterpiece. We are safe and sound, and what can go wrong, baby? What can go wrong? Let's give it a little gas. Woo! Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Track days are more than welcome. This thing will give you best time lapse, I'm sure. The sound of the quick shifter, so addicting that you want to do like bam, 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 like down, down, then go up, up. Oh my god, it's so satisfying, guys. Well, I just realized my glove is torn. I didn't do gloves, I just realized, I'm sorry. Braking rules on this machine is extremely easy. Kind of feels stiff, so maybe I have to soften suspension. So maybe I should take it to the service and actually soften it, because when I hit the bump, when roads are not that, you know, good, it's really stiff. Okay, so the mirrors, you don't really get that massive vision from these mirrors. You can only move mirrors this way or that way, and that's all. Absolutely love the power. To me, I don't really need more power on the road in the city more than this. It's more than enough, and as I said, really hard to not get the ticket, guys. I'm very restricted. I cannot go full power. You should not go full power on this thing in the city for two reasons. One reason is getting a ticket. Second reason is for safety, of course. So I'm really excited to take this bike on a track and actually test it on the track. Yeah, that would make more sense than actually going full speed in the city. Don't do that, please. Safety first. We have to ride till we get old and gold, until we cannot ride anymore. So stay safe, guys. That's the most important part. Ride sober, keep your eyes on the roads, stay safe, wear gear. Okay, so the engine is kind of hot. I feel it burning. So as I was saying, when I have to shift manually on this thing, when I'm below 18 miles, and when I downshift manually, because that's recommended actually in the manual, I feel this, some kind of a cluck. Like if you ever play the guitar and you have to really like pluck on a string, that's what I feel when I downshift manually. And I actually asked the owners about this. They all said that it's normal because it has a slipper clutch, and that's why I feel that little bit like a pluck sensation in clutch. So that should be fine. It just doesn't like to be in lower gear, lower speeds. It just pushes you to go fast all the time. It's angry. In New Jersey, we cannot split the lane, guys, so we have to wait here. We have to wait for our turn. The engine is hot, guys. Actually, Ducati has same kind of hot engine. It's like sauna, especially during summertime. You just it's so hot, guys. Please, green light, come on. Oh my god, thanks Lord. Oh no, again red light. You're gonna really hate stopping at the red light on this thing. Because I am a short rider in general, I have to suffer a lot on this motorcycle. Shit. I'm short, so I have to stand there. See? See, what I'm trying to do is that it's okay. See? I have to stand here. Oh. And then I'm short, so thank you. I don't know. I'm just too short for riding. But never give up. Short riders out there, never give up. So that explains my platform sneakers. My hands are kind of short for this motorcycle, so I have to lean all the time, so that causes a lot of back pain. Compared to GSX-R Suzuki sport motorcycles, this is not comfortable at all. Well, if you have ever ridden Gixxer motorcycles, no matter the cc, 600, 750, 1000 cc, all of them are super comfortable. Even though they're sport motorcycles, they are almost as comfortable as street motorcycles. But this one, at least for me, is very sporty and very aggressive when it comes to sitting position. Since I'm short, again, I have to go all the way back on a chair, or otherwise I'm just on a tank all the time, which hurts my inner thighs. but true love always hurts, guys. So anyways, so yeah, that's one problem I have with this motorcycle. Another one are the mirrors. I kind of have the same experience as I had when I used to ride Ducati. Engine vibration makes the mirrors vibrate, and sometimes it's really hard to see what's going on in the mirrors. Also, I have an issue with windshield. For example, when I want to go full speed, okay, let's say I'm going full throttle and I'm leaned in, actually this space is not enough for me. Well, I wish that this windscreen was hi. Well, I wish that this windscreen was a little bit higher and deeper and also clear. I'm not really a big fan of tinted windscreens because at night you don't really have that vision. Even on track, kind of makes no sense. So later on, I'm going to switch this one with a clear windscreen. So what are the specifications of this motorcycle? 3-cylinder engine that produces up to 150 horsepower at 13,000 rpm, and torque is 88 newton meters at 10,000 rpm. Dry weight of this vehicle is 170 kilograms. I've ridden heavier motorcycles, but it's not really light either. You might find it hard to, dragging it around the parking lot might be a little complicated. What else do we have on the motorcycle? Pretty much everything. Quick shifter, up and down, slipper clutch. Also we have ride-by-wire Mikuni throttle. We have two types of ABS. One is for racing and another one is for regular riding in the city. It also comes with 4 engine maps. I like to ride it in sports mode mostly. 8 levels of traction control. It's armed with Brembo braking system front and back. I love this naked side swing arm here. It's really classy and beautiful. We also have this upside down Marzocchi or Marzocchi forks. Apologize, I don't really know how to pronounce it. Suspension on this motorcycle is of course adjustable. Because this one has an upside down fork, which you probably find on more expensive and higher cc motorcycles, so suspension is more stable thanks to upside down forks. Okay, what else do we have here? Also we have this charger port. I have never seen this on any other motorcycle yet. Maybe, but if your battery dies, for example, you can just plug this in and charge it. And I've been asking a lot about why they put it there. Maybe they had some kind of problem regarding the battery and they knew about it, and that's why they require you to charge this motorcycle a lot. I don't know, but the only issue so far I had was a battery, and actually I changed it all by myself. I already had this lithium battery and I called Motorcycle Mall in Belleville. Actually that's where MV Agusta dealership is, nearby my location, and I asked them, okay, to change the battery with my own battery, how much do you charge? And they said $300 just to change the battery. And I was like, okay, let's make an appointment for Monday. But then I thought, so then, I was just wondering, how hard would it be if I changed the battery on this motorcycle on my own? Previous Japanese bikes that I owned, they all had battery placed under the passenger seat. It was really easy to just remove the seat, grab the battery and replace it. But in case of Italian motorcycles, it's kind of complicated since the battery is not placed under the passenger seat, but it's located under the gas tank. So I had to remove the gas tank to get to the battery, but it was really beautiful process. I did it all by myself. I'm very proud of it, and it was not really as hard that other riders would claim that it's so hard to change battery on this thing. No, it just required me to loosen up 20 bolts instead of 4 bolts in case of Japanese motorcycles. So the tank capacity is 16.5 liters. It burns up to 6 liters of gasoline every 100 kilometers. We also have Diablo Rosso 3 tires, semi-slick ones. So after I changed the battery, I never had any issue. Well, yet. This one doesn't have a TFT dashboard. It's kind of old school when it comes to dashboard technology, since this is 2018. But the F3 that I rode and fell in love with before, it had TFT Dash, and it was great. It actually hates to be in lower RPMs and lower speeds. It pushes you to go fast and fast all the time. It has this resource, wants to take you on a highway and just squeeze it and squeeze it. Don't get a speeding ticket though. Okay, I'm in second gear. Let's do. Okay. Take it on a track and let it express its inner Italian beast. This motorcycle has 675 version. This is 800cc, but it also has 675 version of it, which kind of reminds me a lot of Triumph Daytona. Well, maybe if you take Ducati and if you take British brand Triumph three-cylinder engine motorcycles and you mix those two together, maybe you get some kind of MV Agusta riding experience a little bit. If you have ever ridden that motorcycle, it's three-cylinder engine, and kind of it would react the same when I used to ride it, but it's not entirely similar to Triumph or Ducati. It's still something else. Well, reliability wise, that would be really stupid to talk about reliability, since this is the first Italian I have ever owned, but I'm going to have this motorcycle entire season and I'm going to share my experience about it. If something goes wrong, if something goes bad, I'll share my experience. I will tell you all about it. Alright everybody, so that was my very first video. I was actually a little tense and a little worried, but I think that we did okay. So I would really appreciate if you subscribe to my channels, because we are going to test ride a lot of motorcycles, make a lot of friends, travel around United States, and I don't know, I have many things to share with you guys. So please subscribe to this channel, and of course, if you like this video, don't forget the like button. I see you in the next video. Have a good day, stay safe.